In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd
What's going on? What's going on, family? Yeah. You know what it is. Yeah, you already know what it is. It's Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the state of Georgia. I'm bringing you Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Only thing I ask that you do, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit the notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you'd like to support the broadcast in any kind of way, you can super chat, you can cash app, and also you can join the membership. Anything that you do that support this broadcast would be highly appreciated. Tonight, I'm getting ready to talk about the Cleveland Brown head coach, Kevin Stefanski, must choose and develop one of these quarterbacks, and the quarterback should be Shedeur Sanders. He got Dillon Gabriel in the third round of this past NFL draft. He also selected Shedeur Sanders, right, in the fifth round. Kevin Stefanski must decide which quarterback he wanted to develop for the future of this football team, because it's important, it's crucial, it's an imperative that they do that this year, because next year they have 2 first-round draft picks, which they can use for something else. They can use it for a wide receiver, offensive lineman, defensive back, or any other position on the field. Or you can use it as trade base. I'm just trying to tell you right now, family, Kevin Stefanski must choose and develop Shedeur Sanders as QB1, because he's the only quarterback that's on this roster that has a high ceiling and can be a franchise quarterback. Not Joe Flacco, bag up quarterback, probably got just about 1 more year, and that's it. Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett is a bag up quarterback. They are not going to pick up his 5th year option. They're already done said. So he won't be there next year. Well, the only thing left, if you got 2 rookie quarterbacks along with Deshaun Watson, and we already know his status. That's Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders going into this training camp. Let them battle it out, and I'm telling you right now, Shedeur Sanders will be QB1, game 1, day 1. We already done seen the sample size at rookie minicamp. We already done seen the sample size at OTAs and also in mandatory minicamp. The Cleveland Browns really have a decent football team. This past draft, it's a report out there on several people over there on ESPN Cleveland. They're saying that this the best draft that the Cleveland Browns have ever had since 1989, since they won the division. And the only reason why they're saying that is because Shedeur Sanders' ceiling is high at that quarterback position. That's what they're missing. Last year, they played 4 or 5 quarterbacks in a season last year. And the year before last, they played 4 quarterbacks in a one season. One season. I'm just trying to tell you, with a good offensive line, good tight end that they have 2 good tight ends. They had one from last year and then drafted one this year. And they got 2 good, solid running backs out of this past draft. Yeah, they got 2 good ones. What's his name? Jenkins. Jenkins came from Ohio State. Bad dude. Before then, he would play at Ole Miss. He played that when he left Ole Miss, he rushed for 2,700 yards. And I want to say, I had the stats. I know he rushed for 2,700 yards at Ole Miss as a freshman and a sophomore. And I want to say he had over 20-something TDs. Then he transferred and went to Ohio State. Last year at Ohio State, 1,500 yards rushing. Ball carrier, a baller, shot caller. I'm just trying to tell you, family, Kevin Stefanski must choose, and he must develop a franchise quarterback, and that quarterback should be Shedeur Sanders. Before I go on any further, let me say hello to the chat, and we're going to get back into this thing again, all right? I'm telling y'all now. I'm letting you know. They got a franchise quarterback in Shedeur Sanders, and it can't be denied. Cannot be denied. No. You can't hide him no more. We're going to go over that in a few minutes. All right, let me say hello to everybody in the chat before I move on. Once again, hit the like button as you come in. Hit that like button as you come in. I appreciate it. I'm going to rock with you for an hour, and at the 8:30 hour, I got a special guest going to join me, and we're going to go at it. Val C, I see you, man. 94. What's going on? Miss Phyllis Smith, what up? Harris, what's up? Val Green, Sabrina Blankenship, Tim Isaac. Crystal Wise Williams, what's going on? Jose, what's going on? I love Cece, my dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate you tonight. I see you. FD, what's going on? FD, Skull 1. What it is? Skull 13. What it do? My dog, Miss Kimberly Nash Williams, is in here building. Yeah. Val C, I see you. Kenny Wilson, what's going on? You doing all right? Yeah, I'm here. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Appreciate you. My dog, Coach G, I see you got that wrench. I see you. FD is in the building. Hey, everybody's in the building. I appreciate y'all. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk. Will be watched. Wayne Hood is in the building. Reverend Nelson, what it do? I'm just talking. DJ H, what's going on? Appreciate your family. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know. Listen, once again, I'm just trying to tell y'all right now, Kevin Stefanski is supposed to be a quarterback guru. I know 2023 he was the coach of the year. And if he's that good, he must decide which quarterback is the franchise quarterback. Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders. Here we go. Miss V. Richard, what's going on? Check this out. Kevin Stefanski must choose and develop his guy. With Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Shedeur Sanders, and Dylan Gabriel all on the depth chart, Cleveland has options. They really do. And they must not prolong the indecision would be a mistake. It sure will. Preseason, all I want to see is Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Nobody else, because those 2 guys need the opportunity to go win the job and then put them in the fire. The underlying message is, if Kevin Stefanski wants to be seen as the quarterback guru his reputation suggests, now's the time to prove it. just like I've been saying. Kevin Stefanski, you supposed to be the guru. This is supposed to be what you do. Once again, family, he must decide, Sweet Pea. He must decide, Crystal Wise Williams. He must decide, Wayne Hood, FD, Miss Harris, which quarterback he want to develop as his quarterback. Because his future is on the line. I'm telling you right now, it looks like the general manager is walking side by side with Kevin Stefanski when it comes to this quarterback decision. But I'm here to tell you, if he goes a different route other than Shedeur Center and this thing goes south, the first 5 games, oh, you can bet your top dollar he getting fired. I put anything. Let Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns go 1-5 or 1-4 or 0-5. He out of there. He won't get a chance to make that next selection in 2026. I promise you that. Because you know why? That owner, once again, is going to be looking at, yeah, you already know, the general manager next. And before that general manager let that owner fire him, he going to fire the head coach. We don't see this too many times. I don't see this act too many times, how this thing going to play out. What's up, Michael Lockhart? I'm just trying to tell y'all, family. Hey, I know the majority of the players and teams, they like Joe Flacco, right? Because they seen him do it in 2023. And I get that. And I ain't going to knock it. Now, I get that part. But they got to realize, they must realize that Joe Flacco, family, Joe Flacco is 40 years old. And we know that. And we don't sing that. When those 25, 28 years old hit Joe Flacco, when they hit him, he gonna feel it. At 41 years old, you ain't got time to be running and ducking and dodging and running for your life from a 25 or 28 year old who trying to send you in that medical tent. You ain't got time for it. You don't want that. And I promise you, I know he don't want that. Joe Flacco hoping one of these rookie quarterbacks emerge as a starting quarterback. He don't want to go out there, y'all. He's saying the right things. He's just there for emergency. That's it. Just in case one of these rookies don't pan out in Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Center. But if they give Shedeur Center his shot, he going to prevail. He want it all. You seeing he don't went back to Texas. He at his dad's house. I seen the video earlier today. I'll show that tomorrow morning. But I'm just trying to tell you, Shedeur Center is getting ready. He putting that work in. It don't matter he's in Miami, Texas, or on a beach, or anywhere. He putting that work in. He let you know he want it. He letting you know he want it. In the sunshine, in the rain. 12 is out there being legendary himself. It's legendary time. It's legendary time over here with Sports Talk will be watched. Yeah, it's legendary time. It's time to put up a show up. Well, what are they? Why are they pushing for Joe Flacco? These are the reason why they're pushing for Joe Flacco. The media. Flacco previous impressed the Cleveland Browns in 2023 and 2024 NFL season when Watson was injured. Joe Flacco earned a 4-1 record in 5 starts and passing for 1,600 yards, 13 TDs, and a passing accuracy of 60%. 60%. And from 204 passing attempts, right? That's the average of a quarterback. Remember, 60%. Remember, 77%. Shedeur Center. That's all. You see, yeah, 60 compared to 77, almost 80, almost 20 points more than Joe Flacco, even though it was just in minicamp, it was just in OTAs. But I'm just trying to tell you this, the way Shedeur is always a 70% pass and completion quarterback ever since he's been at Jackson State. It ain't nothing gonna change, family. It ain't gonna change in the NFL. It's just not. And then Flacco led the Browns to the NFL playoff. And although they lost a AFC wildcard game against the Houston Texans, the veteran still passed for 300 yards and a touchdown in that game. That was just Joe Flacco, and that's why you hear the narrative that they're going to go with Joe Flacco. But I'm telling you once again, once Philadelphia and Carolina roll up in now for that scrimmage game, you're going to see the difference in the quarterback. And the whole conversation going to change. It's going to change. It's going to change because Shedeur is ready. He want this smoke. He want this smoke, and they going to get this smoke from Shedeur. And also, you got to look at the depth chart. When you have 4 quarterbacks going into training camp, there will not be enough reps to get a starting quarterback up and running. No, just won't. Just won't. Listen, once again, 4 quarterbacks enter into training camp. There will not be enough reps to get and find you a starting quarterback for all this thing to be equal. It just won't. Even though Kevin Stefanski is saying it's going to be equal, it won't be equal. He must identify 2 quarterbacks, one for a starter and one for a backup, and ride out. And I'm banking on Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel going to have to battle it out. Shedeur going to be the starting quarterback. Dylan Gabriel going to be the backup. That's just it for this year. For this year, Shedeur Sanders will be and prevail as the starting quarterback. And yeah, Dylan Gabriel going to be the backup because for some reason I keep thinking they really want Kenny Pickett to do good so that he can start because they traded for him. They traded a fifth round draft pick for him. So they want him to succeed so the general manager and the head coach to look good. But should not finna get crashed this out the way. Thank they don't see a sample size what it gonna look like. One about the Cleveland head coach. He can fake the media out, but he won't be able to fake them players out in that locker room, nor the fan base. He just won't. He won't. He can fake that media out because he can tell them anything. They just run with it. They run with it. He can't fake out the team, the players on the team in that locker room. They're gonna try. Oh, he gonna fake it out. He can tell that media anything. Mary Kay, Tony G, and they run with it. They just run with it. They just take off like a jet and just run with it. Run with it. But two things, they that the players in the locker room, they hear everything. And they talking. The fan base who likes to do it. Now, I'm not saying this now. I'm telling you what I know. That's what they're doing. They trying to stall this thing. You can't stall it because they made a mistake in that NFL draft and they trying to cover their tracks. They got a good chance to stay ahead of it. Get ahead of it and be through with it. Man, I'm just going to tell y'all like it is. I'm going to come out here and tell y'all just like it is. What you going to tell them, Kevin? Hey, Shedeur Sanders QB1. Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel, they're going to be battling training camp for the backup and be through with it. Quit trying to gaslight the media so the media can come back to us. We ain't standing that media. Colorado fans and Shedeur Sanders fans, whatever y'all want to call it, we ain't paying no attention to ESPN Cleveland. We ain't paying no attention to Mary Kay. We ain't paying no attention to Tony G. We just want the truth. If Shedeur is that bad, which we know he's not, we'll understand. We'll take our licking and keep on ticking and say, hey, Shedeur, you got to tighten up. But we know that that's not the case. We know Shedeur is that dog. We know it. We just know it. Once again, Kevin Stefanski must choose and develop Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel as their QB1 in 2025 because time is on their side. I'll finna say it's on their side, but not now. It's finna be July the 18th. They got a game coming up in August. First part of September. No, time running out. They got to get right. They got to get right. They got to get it right. They must get it right. They ain't got no choice but to get it right. Well, once again, like I say, Shedeur out there doing his thing. He doing his part. Like I say, he doing his part. He ready. I promise you he ready. All that talking about even the basketball players, them ball brothers, they can't wait to get out there and see
Did you
Shedeur.
catch some Brown games or you're good?
I gotta go see Shedeur, man.
Coming to see.
I gotta go see Shedeur.
First side. And yeah, we'll tap in with Shedeur too. Hey, let's go, Browns. Hey, we up in there, Cleveland.
They know he got that star power. Rev Nelson. Shedeur Sanders got that star power. He can reach the masses. And like I said, he went back to Texas, visited his dad while he was off, and he's still putting that work in. Back home in Texas, putting that work in, got the whole gear on, got the helmet, got the shoulder pad, everything. Cleveland, he let you know he want to be there. He letting Cleveland know right now, boy, I'm coming for it. Yeah, you thought I was going home to sit down and just chop it up with my dad to let him know how y'all treat me? Nah, I come out here to put that work in. I come out there to put that work in. See, y'all thought I was just coming home to chill, talk to my daddy, and tell him how y'all been treating me. Nah, I brought that whole armor. I brought the helmet, the shoulder pad, everything. He let you know, boy, I'm coming. Yeah, I might be a rookie. Joe Flacco, you got all the experience. But like, who that said that? It was somebody saying it. Herm Edwards said, that's all you bringing to the table is experiment. That's all you bringing is experiment. But what you going to do when that defensive lineman coming after you? What are you going to do when that linebacker coming after you? Joe Flacco, I'm just trying to tell you right now, Shedeur Sanders is out there putting that work in. Putting it in. Yeah, I know he was glad to see it. Yeah, I know Coach was glad to see too. Yeah, he glad to see Shedeur. That's his dog. Everybody is telling the truth except to the name you call. Except the name you call, B. Watt. Everybody's telling the truth except the name I call. Who was that? Who was that, Miss Carolyn? Yeah, your son. Yep. Smokes. Yeah, he said free Sanders. Free smoking Sanders. I'm telling you, do it ready, man. Don't nobody work as hard as 12. Man, that bad boy be working everywhere. He be on the beach, be out there in the streets of New York throwing that football, on the boat. Shedeur be in the rain. RD, what's going on? Hey, I'm just trying to tell you, boy, he ain't playing with him. So glad to see him home and checking on Coach Prime, praying for Coach Prime is here. Yeah, we hope Coach Prime doing better. I heard I seen a tweet over there. He going to the Big 12 Media Day on Wednesday. That's a good thing. Yeah, we're gonna walk him down, walk him straight down, straight home. He want that thing. He want it. He want it. He want to represent. Yeah, Miss Diane Brown said, I'm glad Shedeur went home. Yep, he went home. Grown, welcome home, nephew. Yeah, he in the state of Texas. In the state of Texas. And want all of the smoke. We ain't dodging that. We are not dodging anything. When the Cleveland Browns find out that Shedeur not playing, they're going to eat him. Hey, they love him. Hey, they ain't but a couple people out there rooting against, but there's a whole lot of folks out there want to see Shedeur do good. They want to see him do good because they don't seen Joe Flacco. They don't seen Kenny Pickett. They don't seen Dylan Gabriel. They don't want that. The only upside in this quarterback room is Shedeur Sanders. He's the only quarterback in this room that has a upside. He can bring the community together. He can uplift the fan base. He can give them hope, and he can get the players hope. Each player on that team want to win. He just need the opportunity. He needs the reps to get better, to get familiar with his teammates. They need to be in one sync when game one comes down to them and Cincinnati. He just do. You need reps. Yeah, he's a rookie. Most of them teams. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Shedeur Sanders is their future. Quit playing with the dude and let's ride out. Oh, Mary Kay, you know Mary Kay ain't gonna do right. Yeah, she gonna come around. They're gonna all see it in this training camp when they come up. Now they might try to. Now Shedeur might come in. I don't think he coming in no lower. He can't come in this training camp fourth on the depth chart. To me, I think he coming in third, like I said yesterday. But then again, I don't know. We'll just have to see where he come. But it don't matter where he come in at. Don't matter how you start. It matters how you finish. Because I think he has a good opportunity when they leave training camp and getting ready for them scrimmages. He'll be at number 2 by then, at least, if not number 1. That's just me. Yeah, he gonna be praying. He don't want that hit. Man, he ain't got time to be getting hit. That dude 41 years old. He putting in that work, man. He put in that work. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for. Flacco got a cushion bed in that bag. He don't want no part. I'm trying listen, man. Listen. When I go do my walks in the morning, when I go do my walk after I do my morning show, it be some young cats down there, man. Come on, let's run, huh? I said, man, please. I don't want that smoke. Let me walk mine. Let me walk my mile. Y'all run y'all. I ain't got time for it. I already know I can't do that. I'm not finna do that. Yeah. I'm 50 years old. Boy, y'all young whippersnappers ain't but 25 years old. You ought to run this track. Nah, we ain't doing that. Walk them home, be watched, free my dog. Shedeur. Yeah, Shedeur, he get free. He free. I promise he gonna survive. Yeah, he gonna survive, man. He gonna survive. He gonna survive that room. Yeah. Like I say, I've been saying, this the easiest path to being QB1 other than the New Orleans Saints or Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the easiest road to being QB1 at Cleveland unless you own the New Orleans Saints, Pittsburgh Steelers, or the Indianapolis Colts. Other than that, Cleveland Browns spot. They getting a new stadium. Who gonna pack that stadium out? You think Joe Flacco can pack that stadium out 4 years from now? You really think Kenny Pickett or Dylan Gabriel can pack that new stadium out up there in Cleveland? Matter of fact, I tried to, I had told y'all I was trying to go to one of those open practice. Man, I went online yesterday when I downloaded the app. I thought I was trying to get that free ticket. Man, that thing already sold out. Who you think they coming to see? 7,000 tickets. Gone. 7,000. They said it went so fast, so when I called them, I said, I'm trying to purchase a open practice ticket. The dude said, I'm sorry, sir, but it's all been sold out. I said, sold out already? You just put them online? Man, he told me they sold out in 10 hours. 10 hours. 10 hours. He told me if I really want to come, you can come and might try to get you somebody on the outside, may give you a ticket or sell you a ticket. I said, I don't know about that. Shedeur Center done sold out the sold out the practice. 12, you hell, man. 12, you hell, bro. 12 hell, no sold out the practice, open practice already. Them fans can't wait. Boy, them young kids, man, they out of school too. Man, they can't wait to go out there and do this. That's what they gonna be doing all day, all month. NFL mistreated Shedeur. We here to make the noise and watch him be legendary. Sweet Pea, you already know it. You already know it. Yeah, 12 ready. Yeah, he ready, Miss Joyce. He ready. He ready. Been ready. Yeah. He been waiting on this. He was built for this. Coach Brian prepared him for this. Kevin needs to go with Shedeur as QB1 because he is the future. Flacco is owner and insurance policy. He'll be there if you need it. Yeah, 100%, Roger. 100%. I couldn't say it no better. I can't say it no better. I got my guests backstage, and we finna get ready to chop it up. And I'm telling you right now, I ain't taking no junk out of nobody on my show. I don't care who they is. Yeah, bust them upside the head. Oh, I'm going to hit them with that left. Hit them with that right. Yeah, I don't care if it's a female, male, a little child, or whatever. Yeah, I want that smoke. Yeah, hey, I don't smoke, but I got this cigar. Yeah, we finna ready to do this thing. 12 Nation is coming. This is so exciting, family. Get ready. DG still throwing balls at the Gatorade cooler. He can't see over there. Hey, kind of short, ain't it? Coach G, kind of short, ain't it, big dog? Yeah. Hey, yeah, he kind of short, big dog. He kind of short, man. He kind of short. Already, yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen here. I got a sparring partner backstage. I'm finna bring him up. Y'all have my back. I'm gonna see who back y'all got. Y'all better have my back. I got a guest backstage that I'm finna bring up now, and we finna go at it. Yeah, it gonna be like Mike Tyson against Evander Holyfield. We finna throw some bows. We finna throw some bones at each other. Yeah. Y'all already know it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let me bring my guests up. Put your hands together for the one and only, the people's champ. Yeah. What's going on, fam? What's going on? Okay. Yeah. I got you back. Yeah. I'm gonna throw these hooks at you, girl. What? You don't want this smoke?
I got my glass. I'm ready. Hey, with me.
Hey, I love CC. I knew I love CC was a traitor. The first thing she put in there, my girl. Oh man, I'm telling you, I knew it. I knew she was. Hey, y'all, I got my dog back. I got Miss Willis. I hit her. I said, "Girl, you want this smoke today? Show up." Oh, here she go. I can hear. I didn't see the video. It was a simple text, but I read the text. Oh, boy, I want that smoke. I already know what she said. How she would act.
Look,
She said all of everybody said.
I don't smoke, but I'm smoking. Bring it.
Yeah, I don't smoke. I got the pen, but we got it, baby. We got it. Yeah. All right, sis, let's get into this thing, sis.
Okay.
Like I was saying in my introduction, I think Kevin Stefanski must choose and develop either Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders, or both, as a starter and a backup quarterback. Don't go in there wasting your time with Joe Flacco nor Kenny Pickett when you know they're not going to be your future. Because I'm telling you, Miss Phyllis, if he go 0-5, 1-5, that gentleman's going to fire. I'm telling you, he do not want his hands on this because the fan base, well, they finna go ham. They finna go. If you do it, if them video pop out of there, this training camp like they popped out of OTAs, and Shedeur don't get a fair shot at starting, or it's gonna be a lot of pressure on somebody. Talk to me, sis.
Well, I'm glad you tagged me in this one. Don't worry about it. I got y'all. I got the pink slips ready. I already got them signed and ready for Stefanski and Andrew. Let it go right. Don't go right. We all know they need to be working with Shedeur. I don't want to hear nothing about no Dylan Gabriel. So I know you gave us a choice, Dylan or Shedeur. Ain't no or. We gonna take the OR out of there. You can cancel Christmas, New Year's, any other holiday. No. And I got their pink slips. I signed them. I signed them this morning. When you send me that message, I signed their papers. I'm gonna have them ready. We don't have time for the foolery this time, Be Wise. We need to get
no.
And you wait until what they come back, what, on the 17th? They come back on the 17th?
18.
18?
18.
Well, I'm gonna be in his dreams. I'm gonna be in his dreams from now to the 17th. He better let us know who is gonna be that starting quarterback. And it ain't gonna be Dillard. And I already told y'all we ain't getting force-fed no Kenny Pickett or no Flacco. I done already called Flacco and I told him, look, you old with me. Come on, sit down. We're gonna watch the young boys play. He in agreement. Yep. So that's why I'm at with it.
That's good. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. A lot of people in the chat we with you. We with you. We ain't got time for them games, man. That come out and be a man and tell your fan base what's going on. Quit trying to hide stuff. If you made a mistake, it ain't the first time they don't made a mistake. Yeah. You look at their track record, they've been making mistakes ever since 1989 at that quarterback position. If Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback in the room, go ahead and roll the kid out there and let him do his thing. We already can see it. Even the locker room can see it. I tell you what, Miss Philly, on your job, when you looking at the people that work with you, don't they know who the best on their job?
Yeah.
When they look around and see, they know who the best. I don't care if it's in the office. I don't care if it's out there on the floor or anywhere. People know who the best in the room.
Yeah, that's why I got a dream team. I know that's why my team good. I ain't getting fired for nobody because my team ain't good. So I don't want to hear that. He getting fired if he. I'm telling you, BYC. I got my pen. I'm ready because I ain't for no.
Okay.
I'm serious. This they're gonna have to develop Shedeur. Which I already think Shedeur ahead of the game. Be Watts already. You remember what I said? I said, shoot, Dylan, what? 2 years? Dylan 2 years ahead of Shedeur, but yeah, he 2 years behind Shedeur. If you get what I'm saying.
I'm with you. I agree with you 100%.
Time for that. And he's short. He my height.
Yeah, he can't see the line. Yeah, he can't see the line.
Yeah, no, we're not doing it.
Yeah,
we ain't doing it. Not this year.
I agree. I totally agree. Now, here's another thing.
What?
The word is out. When you listen to ESPN Cleveland, when you listen to all of the opponents out there, Kenneth Pickett is the quarterback that they believed in for as the general manager and the head coach, and they think he is the perfect quarterback because they going back to the offense that they ran 2 years ago. How do you feel about Kenneth Pickett being and getting all the reps in training camp, and they looking at him to be the starting quarterback?
Let me take a sip.
I'm telling you now, if you listen, I'm sure you done heard it. They looking at Kenneth Pickett also being the guy. Okay, let me come to you like this. All right, they got Joe Flacco, Kenneth Pickett. They are the veterans, right?
Right.
All right. So don't worry about Dylan Gabriel. Don't worry about Shedeur Sanders right now. When you look at those two quarterbacks, which one would you prefer to be a bag up to one of the rookies?
Well, I'm going with Flacco. I cannot
Flacco 40. Listen, I don't told you. Flacco is 41 years old.
Well, we finna throw some balls because I ain't going with no
You
bitch.
you can't justify Flacco as no backup quarterback this year. You just can't. You just can't. Coach G. You better get a Coach G. Flacco, you just said, Coach, Joe Flacco should be coming over there and sit with you. How you gonna justify that? All because Kenny Pickett wear 2 gloves? You can't justify that. He's younger.
No, see, you didn't taint it, Coach G. Coach G, hear me out. The reason why I say that, to me, okay, at least Joe Flacco have done something where he is or was. What have Kenny Pickett did?
Yeah,
what makes him so good that we have to go with him? So you sitting up there.
Kenny Pickett. No, hold on. I'm finna tell. I'm glad you asked. Kenny Pickett was a first-round draft pick, and Robert Watson just said Flacco need to go to AARP. And he was a first-round draft pick. He was a first-round draft. But he crazy. But y'all wild in that chat, boy. Robert Watson, you wild, man. He said, listen. He said AARP. Check this out. Kenny Pickett was a first-round draft pick in Pittsburgh. Yeah. And it didn't go good. They are blaming it on the offensive coordinator. They shipped him off to Philadelphia. Now, in his 2 seasons, he's not played in, I want to say, he's 15 and 14.
Say that again, sir. I didn't hear you.
He's 15. If I ain't mistaken, he's 15 and 14.
So he
for his touchdown. No, for his touchdown. He don't throw 15. No, he don't throw 15 touchdowns and 14 interceptions since he's been playing.
So basically, he didn't throw as many interceptions as he did touchdowns. Is what you telling me? Is that what you telling me? For the people.
He just went off. I'm just saying. But this was last year. Joe Flacco. Look now. Joe Flacco was in Indianapolis. They didn't have a quarterback. And they didn't want him back. Last year. They didn't want him back. He was on the street.
Be wise. They didn't want him.
No. Yes, they did. And some teams wanted him. You got to remember, Miss Phyllis, Philadelphia traded for him. Then Cleveland traded for him. Somebody wanted him. Then nobody want Joe Flacco. He was sitting at home on the couch when Cleveland called him.
Y'all wrong for that AARP.
But that's your choice.
Look, okay.
But okay. I'm just saying, you got what you call she with you?
Thank you, Diane.
Miss Diane Brown with you.
Coach G, you tainted Coach G, and I think you get behind the scenes and told Coach G to go along with you tonight. I know what you did.
Nah, man. We men just can see, baby. We can see. Yeah. Elder Flacco, sit your ass down. I mean, folks be wild, man. Coach G, you crazy, man. Hey, but serious though. You would like. But serious though. I'm serious. You would like Flacco. You would like Flacco before you like Kenny Pickett. Serious.
Well, y'all over here hit me in the body and stuff. I'm bobbing and weaving these punches y'all throwing at me, and I'm still going with Flacco.
I thought we throwing blows.
Yeah, I'm going with AARP.
But you can't justify that. You can't justify going with Flacco. You ain't gave me no good reason to convince me to go with him.
Okay, well, okay, is you gonna stop throwing punches for a few seconds so I can get in here so I can tell you why I'm picking Flacco? Oh, thank you. I'm picking Flacco because Flacco has already been in this system with Stefanski. He's already been in the system. Yes, I understand that he's 40 plus years old. Okay, we ain't get our AARP card either. Though 50 is when you get your AARP. So cut it out. That's why I say we need to go with Flacco. Now, is Flacco gonna finish out the season? No, he may give us maybe 3-4 games, but I just don't feel like Kenny Pickett needs to go over Joe Flacco, and you haven't told me none that convinced me that little hand Kenny Pickett need to be going over Flacco. Besides Flacco being old, I think.
Okay, here we go.
Spanish.
I ain't. Okay, I'm finna get you. I'm finna get. Okay.
See?
Once again, you don't seen this. Here's Joe Flacco. Here's Flacco. Look at the video. This Flacco. Bat it down. Now he played. You said he know the system. He can't even complete a pass. Look at that. But you want him to look at that owner shaking their head. You disgust me, Joe Flacco. Listen. It's no reason. You see what I'm saying? Joe, you want Joe Flacco there for 3 games, and he's taking up snaps from the young people. They need snaps, Miss Phyllis.
No, then put Kenny Pickett, sit him down, and we gonna get his stuff to Shedeur and them. And you wrong for that, because we can pull some clips of Kenny Pickett messing up too. See, you just want to pull out Flacco flaws. See, that's what you want to do tonight. That's okay though. That's okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll hear you then, girl. I was gonna knock you out. I'll get ready to deliver that blow. I said, oh, they said, hold up. Don't hit no woman, B-Watt. B-Watt, don't hit no woman. And so I'm gonna hit you with that Rogan Okadoke, boy. But okay. Okay. If the players in the locker room would make a choice, who would you think they make? Kenny Pickett or Joe Flacco?
Drum roll, please.
Even though we don't know.
Flacco. You ain't gonna change my mind, B-Watch. You can fight me all night.
Okay.
We can just fight about this one. We ain't here tonight on this one.
I see you gonna be a hard one. I'm about to jump off the top ropes on you. yeah.
I'm a rock bottom.
Yeah. But I just don't see. See, Greg, at first I was with Flacco, but when I heard Greg and JR that night, well, they convinced me. Joe Flacco, he ain't gonna be able to hold up B-Watt. Once he get hit, once them guys land on top of him at 40 years old, bro, he ain't gonna be able to take them. Even though, like Greg said it, his arm looked good in camp.
Mm-hmm.
And then JR bagged him up and said, yeah, how do his legs feel when you're old? When I went walking this morning, I thought I could run with them young guys, but my legs say, nah, I'm going to walk this thing out at 50 years old. That's the point I'm trying to make. When you're trying to run from Shiloh, who's trying to put your ass in that medical tent? Who will put you in that medical tent? When Shiloh get on that field with you, Joe Flacco gonna be able to run from Shiloh them? Nah, boy, I ain't got time for this. Shedeur, you come out here and get your brother. Let him send you to that medical tent. That's a
get in the medical tent too. Shiloh put him in the medical tent.
Oh, he mobile. Yeah, he mobile. No. Kenny Pickett mobile. He mobile. He can run.
Go in that medical tent. If you talking about Shiloh, hypothetically putting Flacco in there, he'll put Kenny in there too. What that mean?
Kenny can mobile. Kenny mobile. He mobile. He can run. Kenny Pickett is mobile.
In that medical tent.
Yeah, look at his film.
That's what's gonna happen. He gonna run.
Yeah, he can go now
and go in the medical tent. That's what's gonna happen. Be wise.
Okay.
All right. Be wise.
I'm just trying to see where you at.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to see where you at. Okay. When you look at the overall of the Cleveland Brown football team, I don't know if you don't look them at other than the quarterback. Man, when you look at their running back room, they got two good ones. You get a chance, look at the 2 running back that they drafted. Especially that one from Ohio State, Jenkins. Oh, he a bad dude. That dude ran for over 2,700 yards at Ole Miss, and then he went to Ohio State in the Big Ten, ran for 1,500 yards.
So basically, from what I'm gathering is who they drafted as far as these running backs. That's gonna take some pressure off of Shedeur. If we got
It will.
if the run
I mean, I got
now
yeah.
we talk,
If Kevin Stefanski, okay, yeah, okay. If Kevin Stefanski is the guru quarterback developer, like everybody's saying he is, and so far he ain't developed nobody, but they saying he is. If he can do that, that running game and that offensive line and the defense would help Shedeur more than any of them quarterbacks on that team. A good running game will help any quarterback.
hold on, wait, be what? Tell me again who you said we got for the running backs. They just drafted. Who we got again? Who we got for the running backs again?
They got Jenkins
Okay, I seen him.
from Ohio State.
Okay, who else we?
And the other one is, hold on, I don't forgot his name. I think his name is hey, chat, y'all help me out. And they got that tight end, Miss Robinson said, Fanning Jr. He's a good one. They already had another tight end that was a big time all pro.
Yeah,
let me see.
Kind of like an African name. I forget his name. Ain't he the tight end?
Yeah. Sampson, that's the name. That's that running back name right there. Jabbar, appreciate that.
Okay. So, but what about our offense though?
What you mean? What about? Yeah,
like
Steve said that boy from Tennessee, that dude was bad.
I'm gonna go back and look at his stuff.
They good now. They good. They real good. He played in the SEC.
Who would you go with first though?
Real good.
Out the two.
Oh, I gone with Jenkins. That boy
Jenkins. Okay.
Yeah, he's a tough cat. I ain't gonna lie about him.
With the dreads, they got half blonde dreads and half black.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's him. Yeah, that's him.
With Shedeur, so they got some good chemistry. Shedeur and him.
Right. True. Yeah, that boy Sampson nice too. Now it's gonna be a battle in that camp. It's gonna be a battle, and they got that tight end named David Njoku. I think I pronounced. I'm bad with names. Now he played last year. He played last year. He a tight end. But they also drafted Fanning Jr. He was a beast in college.
Man, can you imagine what two gonna do with all them weapons? Like
yes. Then you got Jerry Judy. The team ain't that bad now, but they got to have chemistry. That's why two need the reps during training camp to compete with Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, them. Because they at the top of the line of the division.
Right.
If Shedeur was to start, to me personally, they at least win out of 17 games. They'll get you 9. And if they can go 4-2 in the division, because last year they went 2-4.
2-4 in the division.
They won 2 games and lost 4 games in the division.
Who we got first? Who first up? Who our first game? The Bengals?
Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati followed by Baltimore.
So we got Lamar the second game? I thought we had him the third game.
No, we got him back to back. We got both of them back to back.
Oh, okay. This is good.
Yeah,
see why they need to throw him in there, because I don't want them to throw him in there when they say, oh well, he didn't pay no good competition. Throw him in there why he gotta go against the Lamars and the Josh Allens.
Like, yes. That's what you want to see. That's what I want to see. Then it will let me know how Shedeur is or how far he got to go, or you can take an assessment of the team, what they need to improve on. You know, sometimes when you lose, it just ain't because of your quarterback. It could be because of your offensive line, or you don't have the receivers, or you don't have the defense players. So in order to find out, you got to let them go out there early and find out.
But do we really have like some receivers outside of Judy? Who do we have? Like that's got that as far as these wide receivers.
I mean, Nobody other than Jerry Judy, and that's all you got. But you got to look at way Shedeur been playing with the least amount of help. He don't make them look good, so you won't know.
That's what I'm saying. So you and I can agree that we already know Shedeur make no name wide receivers look good. Like Shedeur gonna do it, so he don't need all that firepower to make stuff happen. So even if we got Jerry Judy, but he can utilize them tight ends too that we got.
That's it. That's the name of the game. Go with that play action. How you keep running that ball, you can have those two tight ends instead of two good wide receivers. You know you got two good tight ends with one good wide receiver.
You know how happy Shedeur gonna be that he got some tight ends to throw to?
Yeah. Keep them folks off his butt. Yeah, you know, all right. You see how Miss Robinson, she know everything. She know everything. I swear I ain't nothing. She know more than everybody know. Yeah, Cedric Tillman is the other wide receiver. He's the other wide receiver. Cedric Tillman. He played decent last year. Yeah. But yeah. So when you look at on the defensive side, Myles Garrett is the best defensive lineman in the whole entire football league.
Yeah. But see how they gonna do that though, you know? Cause I really think they all really want Shedeur, but a lot of them they can't say nothing. And you remember Myles said he came back because they told him he had a good idea of who the quarterback was gonna be. And if it wasn't if it wasn't Shedeur, then I want to know who the heck that Miles Davis was happy about. I know it wasn't no Flacco or no Kenny Pickett and no Dillon.
Right.
I know it couldn't have been them.
Exactly. That's exactly.
No.
That's exactly.
No. Okay, so
I'm with you that.
Okay, y'all.
Let's think now.
Doubt though, be wise.
Just think, Miss Phyllis. Just think.
What?
Just think. They could have had Travis Hunter and Shedeur.
Now, be wise. Why are you trying to send my blood pressure up tonight?
They could have. They had the second pick. They could have had Travis Hunter and Shedeur. All they probably they would have had their wide receiver and a quarterback.
So that tells you how incompetent they are, right? I hate to use that word, but that was just crazy to me. You could have had Travis. See, you'd have made my blood pressure go up, be wise, because I was really trying to just let it go. But that was stupid to me. They could have picked Travis at 2 and could have still picked. I would even been okay if they would have picked Shedeur up at 33 where they picked old Dillon up. But we would at least have
exactly. Me and G. Bush talked about the same thing. I said, man, these crazy summer gun could have had Travis Hunter. They could have had a defensive back and a wide receiver in one person, along with Shedeur, to go with everything else they got. Them 2 running back, them 2 tight ends, and Jerry Judy.
And to be quite honest with you, we didn't even think about this. Quite honest with you, they could have had the Shark. They could have had Beach, one of them. They could have had a couple of them.
Yeah, I know. They could have, man. But it is what it is. And they really need a good. If they need another wide receiver, they still can go out there and get Will Shepard.
But ain't Will Shepard in camp with what? The Broncos?
No, they ain't bring nobody back. He ain't with nobody.
No, he did. Be what?
No, he went out there for an invite to training, to the what's called. They didn't bring him back in.
So
Justin Myers, him and Justin Myers.
They didn't keep Justin either. Justin had it with 2 teams, didn't he? Neither one of them. Dang. Well,
I don't know.
They can go get Shepard. Now, only thing with Shepard though, Shepard be dropping too many balls sometimes. I be getting mad. He had me upset this season with the ball.
Yeah, that's
we ain't got football. You can't be dropping no balls with no Lamar.
I mean, that's football. You ain't gonna catch everything. Jimmy Horn dropped a lot. I mean, Jim Horn Jr. He dropped the balls and stuff like that, but you can't. I can't put that on him. You know, it's everybody drop balls. Everybody, shit.
Like,
Coach Dre gave you a good scenario last night. Terrell Owen is a Hall of Famer. He dropped more balls than anybody. He's the second best NFL player, wide receiver in the NFL, behind
I guess I just want
Jerry
the
Rice. He dropped more balls than anybody. So we can't.
I
Yeah,
know,
but like I
just
say,
I just want perfection because I want Shedeur to just be able to like ball out. So it's not that I don't know they drop balls, of course, but I just need stuff to be perfect because I know everything is riding on Shedeur being successful. So that's why I'm just saying that he's not going to be treated like regular quarterbacks. So Will Shepherd, unfortunately, where we at it right now, we can't afford a Will Shepherd dropping no balls because it's Shedeur. You see what I'm saying? So we'll
I
catch him on
understand
back.
what you're saying, but nah,
Okay.
it's part of the game, though, baby. It's a part of the game. You know, it's part of the game. But they don't have no other wide receiver that Shedeur would be comfortable with.
Dang, yeah, because all our other wide receivers, they already gone the team.
Exactly. That's what I'm
They,
saying. You
they
put Will Shepherd out there with on third down, and then you can you got Jerry Jude out there with them two tight ends.
yeah. Well, at least he got the tight
Boy,
ends.
that'd
At
be
least,
nice to me. Real nice. Then could trade it Shiloh undrafted free agent.
yeah.
Cleveland can have it going on if they
Now you know
yeah.
good and well.
Cleveland can have it going on if they do the right thing. But
Now be
that's the problem. They got the right thing.
you know good and well they not finna bring no Shiloh over there on the team with Shedeur
People
for
in the
coach.
building got to do the right thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? People in the
yeah.
building got to do the right thing. They do the right thing, they can have it going on. They can have it going on if
But
they do the
I ain't.
right thing. That's gonna be
I'm
the
not.
key.
No,
All right,
I
let's switch over. Let's switch over. Let's switch over. Let's give Colorado some love before we get off
oh,
this thing. I'm over an hour now. All right, check this out.
what we
When you
got?
look at the Colorado football team going into 2025, Coach Prime is going into his third year. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Now I knocked you out in the first round of this broadcast. So I'm allowed the referee to let you go on, just like I did Coach Dre last night. And I'm gonna knock Steve out tomorrow to finish this thing off. And then I hope I love CC raise her head up, or Coach G. I'm gonna boop, boop, boop him tomorrow. So going into 2025, sis, what will be the most challenging thing for Colorado to win in 2025?
All right, well, let me wake you up from that dream of knocking me out. Let me just wake you up. You up?
Yeah. Look at Steve talking about fake news.
Fake news.
Yeah, I ain't know Coach Dre was in here. Coach Dre heard me. I thought I had snuck one in on it. Oh man, I thought I had snuck one in. Look at it. I already know that. That's a traitor right here. I don't care what nobody say. Hey, but what would be the major challenge for the Colorado in this upcoming season to you? What would be their main challenge?
I think our challenge is going to be. I think our running may be a little challenge depending on how Falk get them boys up and running. I think that, and then our offensive line executing those. I'm not worried about the defense too much, and I'm not even worried about the offense as far as being big enough and things like that. I just want to make sure they cohesive. So those are the two things I'm concerned with a little bit, is just see how the running backs is gonna do and how our running game gonna look, and if our our line hold up and, you know, be cohesive. Those are my two main. I'm not worried about defense as much as offense. And maybe
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all was talking about our secondary and stuff. I don't see no problems in the secondary really. So I'm thinking more so with the O-line and our running. We got to get a running game going. I know we got the talent, but it's a matter of putting it all together. And we about to find out if Falk gonna be able to put it all together, which I'm confident that he will. But those are my so.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with OFB. That was my starting off fast. That's what I want to see. I think that's my biggest worry. Like how we started off slow last year. I understand about the running game and all that, but I'm not really too worried about the running game because I think they got a good 1 and 2 punch. I really would have wished they had kept them Hoods brothers, the one on defense and the running backs. I believe Brandon Hood was going to have a breakout year along with
Colton.
Yeah, Dallin Hay. I really would. I thought this was going to be his year. Yeah, them Hoods, Brandon Hood at that running back position and Colton Hood on the defense side. If they had kept them, it'd have been lights out.
Well, they tried to keep
Lights out. Can you imagine Brandon Hood in that backfield with K-Salt? Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
so getting off to a fast start, that's what I'm gonna be looking at. But Track Hawk, that dude Track Hawk, he could be that one. I've been watching films on him.
Yeah, I heard. I haven't got a chance to watch him. I'm gonna take some time and I'm gonna really dive into who all we got and see where their strengths are, so I could talk about it more as far as who we brought in. But I didn't even think about that. You're right about starting fast because we just had many slow starts, and we definitely can't have no slow start with Georgia Tech. That we definitely can't do that. So yeah.
No, they can't start out. They got to come and hit that game. Well, they're gonna tell who want to play on that defense side. They got to come and hit. So that quarterback, yeah, and Rivers, that wide receiver, DJ McKinney gonna have to be on his A game.
Now you know what? I'm confident.
Game coming to him.
I'm confident he gonna handle that. I got faith in him. Okay.
All right. Yeah. But the defense got to come and hit. Them linebackers got to come and hit, which I think this is the best linebacker group Coach Prime ever had. For
who you putting out?
Starters and the depth. You got to go with Montrez Walker and Reginald Hughes, followed by JB and Salter. You can't beat no 4 linebacker better than that. Colorado ain't never had no 4 linebacker like that. They don't have 2 good ones, or 1.5, but they ain't never had no 4 good ones. They can do it all. They can cover the running back out of the backfield. JB, he don't got bigger. He all able to come up and fill that gap. And we know what K Salter can do at that linebacker position. And when you look at Reginald Hughes, he's a sideline linebacker. He can cover running back out of the backfield. And French, he all over the place. Cray, he all over the place. The dude had 81 tackles last year. 17 of them for losses in the backfield. So he let you know he know how to read a defense. We call him cray, but when it comes to that football, he looking to dominate. So I'm good right there. My question is, who's gonna play the opposite side of DJ McKinney and hold it down? That gonna be the answer right there.
Go back. Go back, B Watts.
Right there.
Go back, Coach G. You heard what he said. Don't be over here trying to
Coach
go.
G?
Yeah.
He said, "Okay, sis, Phyllis, has a better reach at this time. She has tagged B Watts early in round 6 through 9. She is all in B Watts' face. What a night. The chat is going crazy. Ain't nothing but a fake play-by-play, man. I love CC. I love CC. Take that wrench back from Coach G. Yeah. Yeah. Take that wrench back. Yeah. Man. Where she goes? She don't log off. Y'all let her log off. Y'all, she logged off. Yeah, that linebacker room, FD. Miss Bridge, yeah, that linebacker room, right. That linebacker room, they own it. They own it. Yeah,
Don't be trying to kick me
that
out.
linebacker. No, I ain't do that. That you did that. Yeah. Hey, that chat don't play about me. They try to get rid of you. And they had I love CC looking crazy the other night. B1, somebody took me. Oh, yeah, all right. they crazy about B1 now.
But we all on the same team, though. We all on the same team. So
oh yeah. Like,
I ain't want to have to knock you
out. I think this day year. I think Coach Brown. I just want Coach. Oh no, we all good. It's good to have fun. But I think the linebacker on the strength. I just want to know who's gonna play that opposite side of DJ McKinney. Is it gonna be Tion Parks or RJ Johnson? They're gonna have to battle it out.
I'm going RJ.
Huh?
I'm going RJ. You going Tion?
I don't know. I understand. I hear you. Oh yeah, I got to have him. I'll take him before I take in on.
Yeah, I'm going.
I will take him before I take in on.
But you know what, B-Watts? We gonna find what's what.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out what's what at that Georgia Tech game, B-Watts. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna be paying attention. I ain't gonna be talking to the crowd. I'm gonna pay close attention to the game while I'm there, because that's gonna tell us a lot about how our season potentially gonna go. We got to see what's gonna happen in this Georgia Tech game. We got to see how we gonna execute.
$100. I'm with you 100. Georgia Tech game gonna tell you everything about Colorado this year, especially on the defensive side and everything. The offensive side too. You're gonna know everything you need to know.
Yeah.
When it come down to them. I agree. All right, sis. Got to end this thing. Appreciate you tonight. I'm 3-0 this week.
Live.
Tomorrow I'll be 4-0 once I get through with Steve. And then Wednesday,
those are
Money Man gonna get knocked out too. All right, sis. You have a good night. Appreciate you for joining. Hey, we're gonna do it again. I reached out to you. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Later.
Once again, y'all looking at the People Champ. I don't play. Y'all know I don't play. I love CCU next. You know I don't play. Y'all know I don't play. I love CCU next. Girl, I'm on what? Can't handle me on this stage. Coach G, don't be no traitor, baby. Don't be no traitor. Put it down in the chat. Who won tonight? B. Watts or Miss Smith? Yeah. Don't be no coward soldier. Yeah, I knocked Coach Dre out last night. I knocked Money Man out this morning. I just got through knocking out, Miss Philly. Yeah. I didn't want to hit a woman I didn't want to hit her too hard, but hey, I'm not the violent type when it comes to females, but I put her in this place. Yeah, I whooped up on Coach Dre yesterday. I hit Money Man so hard, he wants to come back for a rematch on Wednesday. And tonight, I took out Miss Smith. And tomorrow, I'm going up against the People's Champ. Yeah, that's Uncle Steve. You know, man, no holds bar with him. You already know. No holds bar. No holds bar with Uncle Steve and JR tomorrow. Once again, look at Coach Dre. Coach Dre, don't be no hater, boy. Don't be no hater. Miss Diane Brown, don't be no hater. Don't be no hater. Yeah, we want to appreciate Miss Smith. Hey, man, it's good that the family can do what they do and come up and support Sports Talk with B. Watts. Y'all been one of the best fan base that I ever had. And I appreciate each one of you. I really do. All right. I got to get out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. All right. Peace. And y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all. All right. Coach Dre Diane, hey. You too, Miss Diane Brown. I see you. Miss Philly low key cookie. Okay, I love CC. I already know you're a trader. You ain't fooling me. Miss Philly Smith, you the greatest. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really do. Y'all have a good night and thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Are you practicing to practice or are you practicing to be great? Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way?